today I'm here with Chris Labato. Chris, you've been in the network marketing industry as an entrepreneur for 25 years.
25.
That's excellent. You don't look like you could have been in an industry that long.
Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Maybe I got started when I was 10.
I think you might have. Actually, I understand that you've been with a number of different companies, been very successful, worked with a lot of the leaders in a lot of those companies, and now you've kind of progressed into the training area. Is that correct?
Yeah, what I've done is I've specialized in one particular area, and that's called leadership. You know, being involved in the network marketing industry for 25 years, I have found one key element where a company rises and or a company falls. I've been involved with several successful companies and some other companies that weren't so successful, and it, you know, quite frankly, wasn't due as a result of my talents and abilities and expertise. It was because I wasn't at the head, as an example. Not saying it would have been truly successful if I was running the company, but I understood one thing. Everything rises and everything falls on leadership. And the strength of the company is no stronger than the leader. The commitment of the company is no stronger than the leader. The loyalty, all of those key characteristics are no stronger than the person who's in charge. And so what I've learned is that leadership is a one-word definition, and it's called influence. And so what I've done, I've really become a student of leadership. I can't begin to tell you the number of books that I've read and that I reread. I've done on a speaking tour a number of countries around the world, and I've taken leadership and used it as an acronym. And that acronym means something to me. It's ingrained in me. It's part of my DNA. Leadership to me in an acronym form is loyalty, enthusiasm, attitude, discipline, endurance, responsibility, humility, integrity, and purpose. That's what it means to me. And when I look at my own leadership, how am I doing today? What's my attitude like today? Am I enthusiastic? How's my disciplines? Am I enduring? All of these factors come into play, and I segue into many different topics underneath those categories. So when a person says that person's a leader, I have a much far depth reaching definition of a leader. I'll accept that person as an achiever, but we'll see for the long run if they become a leader.
Excellent. So as somebody starts into this industry, as you did at one point, and knowing that leadership is where they want to go, what would be the key points that they need to follow? So, you know, find their leader. What type of things would you recommend for somebody newly coming into the business?
Actually, it's the last three letters of this acronym in leadership. I really wish they were the first three. You know, I cover these letters at the end of it. It's called humility, that the leader has a tremendous amount of humility, that it's not about him. It's about the P, and I'll get to the P in a moment. But it's not all about him. Humility is not, one who's humble is not slumped over shoulders and all shucks golly poo. That's not it. It's not that they think too much of themselves. A humble person just thinks of themselves less. So company, the leader has to have humility. The I, without the I in leadership, you're blind. You got to have integrity. And that integrity just simply means what you say is what you do. And I found in this industry that many leaders, so-called leaders, will manipulate compensation plans, will manipulate organizations, will do anything to cheapen a product. And they sell themselves short, in all honesty, and they sell their company short, and they sell their field short. And finally, purpose. That's the P in leadership. I want to see, is the purpose of the company greater than the individual who's running the company?
Wow.
Because if it's all about the individual, I'd say, hey, listen, I'd look at something else. Because it's the cause. People will stand and stay much longer behind a cause than they will an individual. But if that individual stands for their cause, when they leave, you know, they pass away and leave this earth, they know that their cause and what they stood for, people are still going to stand behind it and have an effect on people, you know, not only in the United States, but around the world if their company is worldwide.
Wow, Chris, those are very, very profound words. You've actually touched me today. I thank you very much for sharing those with me.
Oh,
and
you're
I
more than
look
welcome.
forward to many, many years and for much more development in my leadership skills with you guiding me. I am so excited to be working with you. Obviously, you felt a lot of passion from Mr. Chris Labato. And if you're interested in developing your leadership skills, I highly recommend you fill out this form below. I will contact you. I'll connect with you. We'll do a free success consultation. You'll be able to work with leaders in our company, such as Chris Labato. I look forward to working with you soon.